Okay, so we're going to look at lesson 22 of Algebra 1. And we are going to talk about equations and conditional equations. So an equation is just a statement, an algebraic statement connected by an equal sign. So 4 equals 3 plus 1. That's an algebraic expression. It's an equation is what it is, okay? 4 plus x equals 2 plus 2 plus x. That's an equation. Okay, so this x minus 2 equals 0. That's an equation. And so it becomes conditional when we say, okay, is this true if we put that in for x? Is it true if we put that in for x? And so we need to know if it's actually an equation conditional on what number we put into it. Okay, so jump to page 97, look at the practice question A. That's where we're at right now. They're going to say, does negative 2 or positive 2 satisfy the equation x minus 2 equals 0? So to satisfy just means, is it going to make a true statement? Okay, so we are going to work through that. And we're going to put negative 2 in for x. Negative 2 minus 2. Does that equal 0? Well, last time I checked, 2 negatives, you add the number together, keep the negative sign. Last time I checked, negative 4 does not equal 0. So therefore, this is not true. This is not true if you use negative 2. However, if you come over here and you say 2 minus 2 equals 0, sure enough, it is true. So this is true if you use positive 2 in there. It is not true if you use the negative 2. So then you would say 2 satisfies the equation. That could be your answer. I'm going to do another example. Okay, here we are with our next example. This is B, letter B from page 97, the practice questions. They're going to say, okay, can we put negative 2 in for x? If we do, is it going to make it true? And then if we put negative 5 in there, is it going to make it true? So let's start with negative 2 first and say negative 2 squared plus negative 2, let's start with the 7 first. 7 times negative 2, does that equal negative 10? Okay. Negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. Plus, this is a negative 14. Positive times negative is negative. Okay, so this basically becomes subtraction here. So we have a positive and a negative, and we're combining them. We're going to subtract. 14 minus 4 is 10. The negative stays because 14 is the bigger number. Negative 10 equals negative 10. So yes, negative 2 does work. So let's erase that and try the other one, negative 5, and do that again. Negative 5 squared plus 7 times negative 5 equals negative 10. Negative 5 times negative 5 is 25. Plus 7 times negative 5 is negative 35. Again, this kind of becomes like a minus sign. This is a minus, this is a plus. You subtract. 35 minus 25 is 10. The negative sign is in front of the 35, so that's why this stays negative. So negative 10 does equal negative 10, so both of them work. So you could write down negative 2 and negative 5 are roots of the equation. Roots, solutions, those are both the same thing. So if it works in there, it's a root. If it's, or it's a solution. The other question was, does it satisfy it? Does it satisfy it just means, does it make it true? So just kind of be mindful of the terminology, the words that they use, and make sure that you know what they're actually saying.